Hello everybody and welcome to this week's edition of Pinto's Preview here on 740thefan.com and kfgo.com. And this week, the North Dakota State University football team will be taking on Illinois State and the Redbirds. And Illinois State comes in with a record of 5-4 overall, but a 4-2 Valley record. Very good for them. In fact, they're just behind Youngstown State and NDSU, both who have unblemished 5-0 records within the Valley. NDSU, of course, 8-0 overall and coming off a bye. So let's get to those 3 points to look for in this week's game against Illinois State. The first point I want to make is NDSU coming off a bye week. Now, they've won 9 straight games coming off of bye weeks. Expect that to be 10 at the end of this game. NDSU, I think, is going to come out strong. They're at full strength right now. Everybody should be ready to go come Saturday afternoon. I think Ryan Smith's ankle is in question, but don't worry about that. Ryan Smith has been able to play through injuries throughout his career. I don't know if Ryan Smith has ever been 100% healthy since stepping on the campus of North Dakota State. So expect NDSU to come out strong at full strength and dominate Illinois State from the start to the finish. The second point I want to make is turnovers. NDSU comes in needing to create more turnovers, in my opinion. Now, Illinois State so far this year is -4 in the turnover margin. They've already thrown 10 interceptions, and with that being said, I expect NDSU to create some turnovers with the front four, and we'll get into them in just a moment. But expect some pressure from the front four, maybe a couple blitz packages, and I would love to see NDSU create some turnovers with the secondary and build up the confidence of this team. Not that the secondary's been bad. They've actually been very good this season. I, in fact, call them probably the worst part of the first half of the season, maybe second worst, and Marcus Williams kind of struggled through that first half of the season. But this secondary, if you look at the stats, has done absolutely what they've been asked to do throughout the year. So create some pressure in that front four, create turnovers, and that's what I'd like to see NDSU to do in this game. The third point I want to make is finishing strong. NDSU has 3 more games left before the end of the regular season. They're looking to finish a complete and undefeated regular season for the first time in several years. For the first time for this group that's won back-to-back national championships. That was absolutely something that they had their sights set on at the beginning of the season, was an undefeated regular season getting into the playoffs. And in order to do that, they need to start here after the bye week with Illinois State. They have a tough road game against Youngstown State next week and finish it off with a home date against the University of South Dakota. But it starts here. You win against Illinois State, and all you have to do is beat Youngstown State next week. And not only does that win next week clinch the Missouri Valley Football Conference title, but it should clinch home field advantage throughout the playoffs for NDSU. But it starts this week against Illinois State, so you know that the mantra for this team has to be finish the season strong. My X factor for tomorrow's game is going to be the defensive line. This team has an opportunity to create pressure, like I said, and cause some turnovers. So far this year, Illinois State has given up 23 sacks and 61 tackles for a loss. This front four should be licking their chops. Expect them to be in the backfield quite a bit against Illinois State with some relentless pressure, X factors on the defensive line in this game. Finally, my prediction. Like I said, NDSU's coming off a bye week. Illinois State, I need to let you know, has yet to win on the road this year. They're 0-4 on the road, 5-0 at home. I think they go to 0-5 on the road, 5-5 overall. A loss against NDSU pretty much eliminates their chances at making the playoffs, in my mind. And I think NDSU wins this game 38-10 over the Redbirds. For Pinto's Preview on 740thefan.com and kfgo.com, I'm Daniel Gunderson.